Hello everyone, my name is Harry Wise and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play on drums the intro, verse and chorus of Harder to Breathe by Maroon 5. Now this is a very popular song by the band. It was written by Adam Levine for their 2002 debut album Songs About Jane. So the drums to this song have a healthy mix of simple and complex parts, but I will play and talk you through them bit by bit. So the song is at 149 BPM or beats per minute, but to start off with we'll play it at 100 BPM, and then once you feel more comfortable with it, then we will take it up to the proper tempo. Okay, now playing the intro is very simple. It's basically half a bar of 16th notes on the snare. If you already know how to count 16th notes, then great. If not, then here's an easier way to think about it. Before you want to count 16th notes, you want to count quarter notes. So you're basically counting 1, 2, 3, 4. So quarter notes, or crotchets, is basically 4 notes in a bar. And then to count 8th notes, which you're sort of doubling it, I think, or half time it, then you're basically counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, so like that. And then once you got that, then you're basically counting 16th notes, which you're going 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and okay. And then once you feel like you got that sorted, then to count with 16th notes on the snare, you're basically going 1 E and 2 E and Okay, now the part about the intro you have to watch is that the first snare is a flam. So a flam is where you're sort of playing either the same drum or different drums, not together, not at the exact same time, and not too far apart. So when I say that, I mean not together like this, and not too far apart like this. More like just very, very close together, like this. So that's only the first snare that you have to watch out for, whereas the other 7 snares are single notes, single strokes. So I'm left-handed, therefore I would be leading with this hand, whereas the majority of you would be right-handed drummers. Okay, so like I said, the flam is only for the first snare, so the other 7 snares are non-flams. So I'll try it without sticks at first. So it would sound like this: flam, E, and 2, E, and okay. So remember, flam, E, and 2, E, and So the first snare, which is going to be after the flam, is led with your weaker hand. So here it is at 100 BPM. Okay, so once you feel like you got that sorted, then you can take it up to 150 BPM or 149 BPM. That was just a rough estimate, but it would sound like this. Okay, so for the verse, you are basically playing a simple half-time groove. It's 16th notes on the hi-hat, and as I explained with 16th notes, you're counting 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and okay? But while you're doing that, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and you're accenting every 8th note, like this: 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and And then once you got that, you add the snare, and you're hitting the snare on every 2nd and 4th note of each bar. It would sound like this: 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and okay. And then once you got that sorted, you add in the kick. And now for the kick part, it's basically mirroring the guitar and bass of the song. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link to it in the description. So it basically sounds like this. Let me just add in the hi-hat and snare first. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and add the kick. And once you feel more comfortable with that, you can take it up to 149 BPM, like this. Okay, Okay, and now we move on to playing the chorus. So for this part, it is more complex, but you're actually keeping the hi-hat pattern and the snare pattern the same, but this time you're moving it to the ride. And when you accent every eighth note, you're accenting it on the bell of the ride here instead. And for the E's and the U's, or the unaccented notes, you're playing them on the normal part of the ride here. So it would sound like this. And then once you got that sorted, you remember the snare is for the same part as the verse on every second and fourth beat, like this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So the pattern of the bass drum is on the 1, the of 1, the of 2, the E of 3, the of 3, and the of 4. So I will play that for you like this with my clicking fingers. So I'll click in eighth notes so it's easy to understand like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I will keep in time with the hi-hat like this in eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and add the kick. Okay, that is how you play the chorus on the kick drum. And remember, you're playing it on the 1, the of 1, the of 2, the E of 3, the of 3, and the of 4. So I will now play the chorus beat by starting with adding the ride cymbal like this. Remember, accenting the eighth notes. Add the snare. Add the kick. And then once you feel more comfortable with that, you can play it at 149 BPM, like this. And there you have it. That is how you play the intro, verse, and chorus of Hardest to Breathe. I hope that you have found my lesson enjoyable and easy to understand. Thank you very much for watching Clear Rhythm, and have a nice day. Peace.